Good evening and welcome to the 2022 Richie Spirit Foundation College Scholarship Award Ceremony. We're thrilled to have you here tonight as we award our top finalists with awards this evening. My name is Jordan Herskowitz, and I'm the Executive Director and founder of Richie Spirit Foundation. Our mission is simple: to promote organ donation to people of all ages. We do this through a variety of educational awareness programs, both virtually and in person across the country, as well as give out grants to families who are in need of life-saving care and medical support. Plus, we have this flagship program, our Significant Challenge College Scholarship. We started this scholarship 14 years ago in memory of my younger brother, Richie. Richie was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. At the age of 6, he became the youngest person living with this disease to receive a life-saving double lung transplant. He lived 11 years longer because of this miraculous surgery. Unfortunately, he died just a few months shy of his 18th birthday and college graduation. In his memory, we started a scholarship program to find students like Richie who exhibited strong character, merit, academic achievement, and gave back to their communities despite significant challenges in their own lives. For 14 years, Richie Spirit Foundation has been helping students like Richie pursue their dreams of higher education. Tonight, we're going to hear from our 3 finalists who will be introduced by our judges, who will share a little bit more about what makes these students so amazing and finalists of this year's Significant Challenge College Scholarship Program. First up, it's my pleasure to introduce my cousin and Richie Spirit Foundation board member, Aaron Jacobs.
Thanks, Jordan. Good evening. My name is Aaron Jacobs, and in addition to being Jordan and Richie's cousin, I'm also here to represent the board of directors of Richie Spirit Foundation. On behalf of the entire board, we want to congratulate this year's finalists and the thousands of students from across the country who took the time to apply and learn more about the gift of organ donation. When I think about Richie Herskowitz, I can't help but smile. I think it's because he was truly a funny guy, and often without trying to be. As kids, I was always envious of how Richie could naturally come up with a smart and witty response to even some of the simplest questions, like when I would ask him how he was doing. Richie's contagious smile and bright sense of humor was just part of his warm, friendly spirit, and something I greatly miss. It has been my privilege to be involved with Richie's Spirit Foundation as one of the many ways I have chosen to honor Richie. This year, Richie Spirit Foundation received 1,400 applications from high school students from across 49 states. We asked students to write about the most significant challenge they have faced and how they have worked to overcome it. This spring, a panel of 40 judges had the difficult task of selecting the 3 finalists you'll meet this evening. We are joined today by some of our dedicated judges who will speak about each of our finalists. Let's welcome scholarship judging panel member Stephen Brody to speak about our first finalist.
I have the privilege of introducing Nora Carter. Nora is a graduating senior from Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, and she has not only overcome tethered spinal cord, hip dysplasia, a solitary kidney, and scoliosis, but also the bullying, mistreatment, and prejudice she's experienced as a result of her physical disabilities. Whether developing and implementing a transitional independent equestrian class for therapeutic riders, designing and facilitating a positive mental education program targeting teens and tweens focused on resilience and coping, or serving as Vice President of Operations of the Pennsylvania State 4-H Council, Nora has grown into a dedicated role model, advocate, and leader in her community. Nora's teachers share across multiple communities. Nora is a natural leader. In discussion, classmates value Nora's opinion on social issues. They look to her as a mouthpiece among the student body. The members of their class would often ask Nora to comment, knowing that she would be able to properly express whatever social nuance or abstract concept was being discussed. I now invite Nora to read an excerpt from her essay.
Thank you. Although there is grief associated with my diagnosis, the relief I have knowing that I'm not alone in this experience is incredibly cathartic and empowering. The sense of belonging in community has served as a foundation upon which I've built my academic and equestrian achievements, community service volunteerism, and leadership endeavors. I have realized that projecting diligence, ingenuity, and confidence allows others to overcome their false perceptions of me while dispelling myths they may have about the disabled. Moreover, the pride I have felt when I make an impact on a community or a difference in an individual's life is unmatched. I will be attending Denison University this fall to study philosophy, political science, and economics. And I'm most excited about studying abroad because there's a couple programs working with disabled people overseas that I'm very excited for.
Thank you so much, Nora. This year's panel of judges was honored to get to know you. It is clear you are capable, selfless, and a devoted leader. We would like to present you with this year's Honorable Mention Award and a $500 prize. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nora. Thank you so much, Stephen. And thank you, Nora, for reading from your beautiful essay. I am Rose Shapiro, the Foundations Coordinator, and I'm going to move us along as we introduce our next finalist. So I will welcome judging panel member Cassie Gray.
Hello. I am excited to have the honor of introducing our next award recipient. I knew from the moment I read this essay that it deserved an award. In fact, when I first read this essay, I texted Jordan and told him I found one of our winners. I didn't tell him the name or anything about the essay, and it wasn't until we received the final results that I told Jordan that's the one. Sienna's essay, and Sienna herself, truly embodies everything that Richie's spirit is about. Sienna Torrez is a senior from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and received a liver transplant when she was just 9 months old. The physical and emotional scars of countless doctor's appointments, hospital visits, and medical challenges have impacted Sienna greatly, but so have the actions of her donor's family. Motivated by her commitment to letting the legacy of her donor shine through her, Sienna volunteers with children and families experiencing housing insecurity, shares her story as a Donate Life ambassador, and mentors youth transplant recipients like herself. Sienna's teacher shared, as a recipient of an organ, Sienna is always cognizant of the gift she was given. She founded an organization, Youth Transplants Recipients, to help support fellow organ recipients across the nation. She helps fellow recipients embrace their scars, understand the importance of medication, and the need for advocacy in organ donation. I invite Sienna to read an excerpt from her essay.
Thank you. On March 29th, 2021, after years of speaking to my donor's family online, I was able to meet and stay with them for a week. It felt so surreal. I felt as though I was living life through my donor's eyes, and I walked through a house he had once ran through. His parents and sister were some of the most kind people my mom and I had ever met. I learned so much on that trip. A lot of random facts his dad seemed to just know, much more about medical school from his sisters, and his mom taught me about their beautiful culture any chance she could. Within a week, this family became my own. The scar that I was ashamed of before I entered that house had a completely different meaning as I left. I will be attending the University of New Mexico's combined BA to MD program. I am most excited to meet new people from throughout this university and hopefully work in the hospital that I was once a patient in. Thank you.
Thank you, Sienna, for sharing your story with our panel and with so many others. We are confident that you will continue to use your voice, your leadership, and your skills in whatever you pursue. We are excited to present you with the second place award and $1,500 scholarship. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sienna, and thank you for speaking so beautifully about your experience meeting your donor's family and staying with them. And congratulations on already being at school at your new program. So I'm going to now introduce our next judging panel member, Daniela Norden, who will be introducing our next finalist.
Hi, everybody. I am honored to introduce Julia Decker, a senior from Andover, New Jersey, who was born in Enshi, China, with a congenital disorder known as a bilateral cleft lip and palate. Julia underwent 12 surgery and years of speech therapy, during which she tried to avoid scrutiny from teachers and peers by speaking as little as possible. By high school, however, Julia had decided to seek opportunities to use her voice on the field hockey team, as a student council president, and as a community leader. Inspired by the care that she received, Julia started the Smile Project in partnership with the nonprofit organization Love Without Boundaries to raise awareness and funds for cleft-affected children living in underserved communities throughout the world. The Smile Project has sponsored the cleft repair surgeries of 7 children living in China and Cambodia. Julia's coach and advisor shares, in addition to her accomplishments as a student athlete, Julia has a strong sense of a civic responsibility. As a student leader, she has earned a reputation among her peers as the faculty as a committed, loyal, and mature young woman. Julia, can you please read an excerpt from your essay?
Yes, thank you so much. My future career path was born out of my life experience. I know what it's like to be scared and confused when faced with overwhelming circumstances. Nurses were my superheroes. They wiped my tears, listened to me ramble on about my fears, and figured out my needs when I could not speak. It is my mission to help children in similar circumstances. Last spring, doctors moved my jaw into a new position to correct a severe underbite. I'm revisiting speech therapy to fine-tune my slushy articulation, except this time, instead of longing to sound like everyone else, I'm striving to perfect my strong and unique voice. My struggles with speech have taught me the importance of perseverance, resiliency, compassion, and self-acceptance. I'm a work in progress, always evolving, just like my speech. I'll be attending South Regina University, where I'll be studying nursing. I'm most excited to meet new people, start my nursing courses, and explore the beautiful city of Newport, Rhode Island. Thank you so much. It's been an honor to receive this scholarship.
Thank you for sharing, Julia. Our panel is incredibly impressed by your compassion, your commitment, and your resilience. We know that you'll continue to excel academically at Salve Regina, continue to serve your community, and in recognition of your positive spirit, leadership qualities, outstanding academic achievement, I am excited to name you, I'm getting choked up, as the 2022 Significant Challenge Scholarship winner and grant you with a $3,000 scholarship. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yes, congratulations to Julia, Sienna, and Nora, 3 outstanding female voices that Richie Spirit Foundation is incredibly proud to present as our scholarship winners for the 2022 scholarship year. Before we close, I do have a few thank yous to our judges, all 40 from across the country, for reviewing over 1,400 applications, and to Stephen and Daniela and Cassie for being here tonight to present our scholarship winners, to Aaron Jacobs and our entire board of directors for your tireless work in promoting Richie Spirit Foundation, and to Rose Shapiro and Bridget Lowell, our Richie Spirit Foundation staff, for keeping the foundation running day to day, all year round. Richie's life was prolonged by an anonymous organ donor. He changed my life, so many of his friends, and my family's. So tonight, if you could take a second to speak to your family about the gift of organ donation and consider signing up to become an organ donor. You can easily do it by visiting richiespirit.org/donate. Thank you for being here tonight. And as always, pass the spirit. Good night.